How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. We are live from the MakerFlo studio. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great day to your day and a great start to your week. Yes, we are live. Thank you guys for joining us. We see a lot of people from Washington, from Ohio, from here in around the corner in Mesa. Thank you guys for joining us. We are live again, and we thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys from the start letting us know where you're watching. We are live again, like I mentioned. We are in Chandler, Arizona, and welcome. If it's your first time joining us live, well, we appreciate you. Please let us know where you're watching from. Be specific. As you can see on our map, our goal is to light up every state here, and I think we're pretty there. We're close. We're close. But please let us know where you're watching. If it's your first time, please introduce yourself. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Danny. I have Sam here with me as well.
Hi.
Hey, and then we also have Layla that is there as well.
Hey.
And yes, like I mentioned, we do go live every Tuesday, and so we're here again today with another live for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a very fun and exciting live for you today. So thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Um, we saw the poll and the complete of the answers, and so if you got the email and you saw the email and your answer was and you responded to Layla's poll question, you're right. We have something new today to show you guys, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of you guys were participating, so we appreciate that. So with that said, yeah, check it out. Check this out.
Already?
Already. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Yes.
We're not going to talk about it yet, though.
Not yet. Exactly. I'm not going to talk about it, but I am showing it to you real quick. So here it is. Here are the stars of the show. All right. But we're going to be talking about it in a little bit, right? So don't forget, stay tuned, stay for the entire live. You're not going to want to miss this. Okay. Also, we have a giveaway. So you do not want to miss that as well. $250 gift card that you are able to win today on today's live. So make sure you are keeping an eye out because it might be you. So don't forget about that. So again, a lot of fun things going on today, a lot of information. So make sure if you have any questions, please make sure to drop it on the comments. But yeah, again, let's get started though. So again, we are live from the Flow studio. We are in Arizona, Chandler. So if it's your first time join us, we appreciate it. We go live every Tuesday. We are live on our Facebook group, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're all over. So make sure you follow us, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our lives. If you do miss them, don't worry. You can go back and rewatch them on YouTube, and they're all there as well. So yes, Sam.
Okay. So we're already getting a grip of questions and comments. First of all, they're saying happy belated birthday, Danny. So a lot of that's going on in the chat. So you say the slate or the star of the show, maybe not. Okay, and then everybody else in here is asking questions about the things that you showed them. So I'm gonna have to just tell them you gotta wait till maybe like 10 minutes from now.
That's right.
And we're gonna have the man with the plan. They're gonna tell you all the things.
That's right. And again, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank God for another year. But yes, again, a lot of information. So let's get started right from the bat. Also, like I mentioned, new product, gift card, but we have restock as well. We restock on our 20 classic black navy, our 30-ounce navy, our 32 hydro black, white, blue, and navy. They're all restocked. So if you were waiting for those, they're back in stock. I suggest you go get them as well because they're going to fly off. You just don't know how fast they're going to fly off. So don't miss out if you were waiting for those. They are restocked now. Don't wait too long. What? I see you smiling.
No, there's a lot of happy belated birthdays going on.
Oh, thank you.
And then I also saw woohoo, need that gift card.
Yeah, who doesn't, right?
So I'm just smiling at the excitement in the chat.
Awesome, great. But today, real quick, today is live 32. We have, should be Sam. Sam went ahead and created 20 different designs for you that are fitting in a circle or square. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over to Sam so she can give you the rest of the information that you guys are all waiting for. So keep in mind, 20 free new designs. So Sam, what's up? What do you have?
So many things. Okay, so let's come to me really quick. So first off, you guys like a deal, right? So let's show you what the deal is. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen with you really quick here. Bear with me just one moment, and here it comes. Okay, cool. So I've got my screen up there. We're gonna go ahead and yes, all right. So you guys see me? What's going on here? So guys, today is the day about coasters. So we're gonna go ahead and we've got this deal for you. So you guys might have seen our sample packs. Now, if you go ahead and you go on to the Laserette sample packs, and let me show you how to get there really quick. So we're going to go back to the home screen, just bring it back a notch, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the wholesale bulk tab. For my friends on Instagram or TikTok, if you are not seeing the full screen, just move on over to Facebook or YouTube, or listen and just rewatch this later on when it's on YouTube. That way you can get the full kind of perspective. But remember, if we're doing giveaways and you want to enter, you might want to be on Facebook or YouTube. Okay, but anyways, back to this. So we're on MakerFlo's homepage. We're going to go ahead and click on wholesale bulk, and that's where you're going to see all the different options for buying. We're going to click on this 10% off sample pack button here, and that's going to take us to our sample packs. So now that we're on the sample pack, we're going to go ahead and click on these Laserette ones, because that's what I was showing off a second ago. And it's going to be right here, this bottle opener coaster 12 pack. So this is what we're running a special on today. So this guy here is only going to be, let's see, we'll add it to cart. This is only $48.06, so already pretty cheap. I would recommend you getting up to $99 so you get that free shipping. But we're doing something special with this pack here. So let's go ahead and let's go to checkout. And let's type in that deal like we know to do. We'll type in live 32. And are you guys ready for it? Here comes $10 off. Okay, so now that $48 pack went down to $38.06. Okay, guys, so that's pretty awesome. If you guys have any questions on that, make sure you drop it in the chat. We're happy to help you out. I will say, if you are local to Arizona, as several people reminded me that they don't know that MakerFlo is in Arizona, it is. You can also select on here in-store pickup. So then you don't have to worry about a minimum order total to get that free shipping. Since we're not shipping it, we won't charge you for that. So there's some options there, guys. And then Jerry's asking me, is that also sublimatable? No, this coaster is not going to be sublimatable, not even the white one, but we would recommend doing like UV color printing. Looks really cool on it. So yeah, something like that would work really well. But yeah, so let's go back to the deal here. So again, we're getting $10 off the Laserette bottle opener sample pack. So you add that sample pack to your cart, you type in live 32 at checkout, you're going to get it for free. Okay. And don't forget, the swatches are back in stock. So if you need a swatch, make sure you grab it. All right. So that's my piece for now. Danny, I'm going to go ahead and go back to you. If you guys have questions, let us know. But yeah, we'll go back to Danny, and then I'm going to get rid of my screen just as soon as I figure out how to do it. Okay.
All right. So piggyback off what Sam was saying. Yes, we are in Chandler, Arizona. And I did see that there's a lot of people that are actually local. And if you didn't know, yeah, come by, stop by, say hi. Doors are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 with the hour in between lunchtime, because, well,
Mel likes to eat.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
It's only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair. But thank you everybody who's letting us know. I saw Boston, I saw Washington, I said Tampa, that's in the house. New York is in the house. So thank you again for letting us know again. And I love that. I saw someone, I think, introduce her. Say I caught the name and I forgot it, but I saw someone introduce themselves as well. So thank you for introducing yourself. Again, let me just recap if you missed the beginning. We have a new product to show you guys today, which I did real quick. I'll show it to you guys one more time. I won't give you all the details because we all have Marc and John join us in a little bit, and they're going to give you all the details that that are part of the new product as well. Don't forget, also, we do have a giveaway later on the live, $250 gift cards that you're able to win. Hopefully it's you. Hopefully you stay for the entire life to participate. I did mention that we did have a restock today. We have restock on our 20-ounce classic tumbler, which is our black and our navy. That's all in restock. We have a 30-ounce navy also that restocked, and then our hydros are 32-ounce in the black, white, blue, and in the navy. They're all restocked, and so if you're waiting for those, make sure jump on those before they sell out again. But in bigger news too as well, because there's a lot more. We're introducing something new. We're introducing the new Maker Mystery Box. What is that? It's a whole lot of fun, and it's worth originally about $392, and you can go ahead and get it for $99. And what are you saying? Well, what does it have? Let me tell you what it has. It has 50 hand-picked items in this box, from tumblers like a sippy cup, glitters, resin supplies, metallic flakes, glitter, crafting tools, acrylic blanks. That's a lot. So if you're looking to get your hands on this, it is live now on our website. Go ahead and grab yours. A lot of, again, hand-picked products that's going to be in one box. Again, that price is normally $392, and you can get it for $99. So I think it's a limited quantity. So if it's something that you're interested, make sure you also grab that real quick before they sell out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of products in there to make and use. So grab it before they sell out as well. What else? Do you have anything?
Well, we have some people that are commenting about the files. So again, guys, if you need the files, make sure you're DMing us on Facebook or Instagram Live32. We'll get those free files to you. Somebody told me that it was going to the wrong week. So I'm testing it actually right now from my phone. And here it is. It's coming through. Let's see. Replay, Live32 files. There's me in your inbox. So sorry about that. But yeah, it looks like it's all here. So if you guys aren't seeing it, just make sure you're typing Live32. Those files should be coming right through for you. And if you guys have questions, make sure you're asking them. And someone did ask if I have to be here today to enter the gift card drawing.
Great question.
That's a great question. We're actually drawing from all the entrants that have been going through on our socials, through the website, and through all of the giveaway chances, and typing all those fun keywords. So everyone's doing that right now. Can you provide the link for the $99 product too? There is no $99 product. We are just doing the MakerFlo laserette bottle openers sample pack. So that is the one that you're getting the $10 off on.
Oh,
okay?
Maybe they're asking about the mystery box product, because that's $99.
Oh, got it. I will go ahead and I will add that link to the chat right now. But yeah, good questions, guys, and keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Yes, all right. Lastly, if you missed it, don't worry, you can rewatch it. But we just had a podcast live this past Thursday. Who in the chat, right, put a little hand if you watched it. What do you guys think about the series? The guys went over a live worksheet. And again, if you miss it, it's okay. Don't worry, you can go back and rewatch it. Also, with the two previous of that complete the series, there's a lot of worksheets there. So make sure you go and watch it. I hope you guys are enjoying those. It's a lot of information, a lot of great information actually, and it's all free. So if you miss it, it's okay. Make sure you go watch it. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, to the John and Marc channel as well. Also, you can rewatch it, or you can listen to it on Apple and on Spotify. In case you can't actually watch it, but you can go ahead and listen to it and go along with the worksheet. So make sure you go and follow them as well. And they have an Instagram also. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, see a little bit behind the scenes, go ahead, find them on Instagram, John and Marc. A lot of cool stuff up there that they upload. So we try to keep them busy as well, because they don't do enough here. So anyways, last thing I have for me before we get to the big thing, to the big show part of the day, of this live, I'm going to remind everybody that we do have a restock on our marble line that is going to be on the 7th. So if you're waiting for the handleboards, because someone told me that someone's waiting for a big amount of 55 of them. So if you're here on this live, the date is on the 7th. That's going to be a restock for our marble line. But not only that, we have something new coming out that day, and
shortly after.
Shortly after?
Yes.
Oh, not that day. Never mind.
It'll be on Tuesday.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for clearing that up. But we have something new coming up. I'm sure you guys have seen it on our socials already. After that restock, a few days later, we'll have our marble tray that's going to be available for you guys to purchase. I'm excited about that one. I like it. I've seen a lot of different videos with our friends that have been making with it, creating some cool content. It looks awesome. But yeah, so if you're waiting for that too, don't worry, it's around the corner. So yeah, so don't forget, August 7th is our marble.
I see what they mean.
Oh, you see what they mean?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fix this really quick.
All right.
So for people that are waiting on the files, I'm gonna fix it really quick. Just know that if you can't find it through the DMs, it's also on our Tuesday live page. So we've got the right one on the website, but I think in the DM, like the funnels that are coming through, it's sending you the old one. So we'll get that fixed for you right now. Thank you for telling us.
Thank you. Yeah,
back to Danny.
Absolutely. Thank you for the feedback. We appreciate it. Again, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. But that's all the announcements I have. So I say we just get right to it again, to the reason why we're here. New product. Let's get the guys in here. Hopefully they're ready. They're going to go ahead and talk to you guys and introduce to you guys and give you all the details about our slate coasters that are going to be. We're pretty much going to be showing them off, not only to you here. I mean, you guys are here first, but we're also going to have them in Texas at Next Level. So if you're going there, which reminds me, we are going to be in Texas at the end of the month, the 27th through the 29th. Hopefully see you there. Hopefully you guys are there. If you guys are there, make sure to come by, say hi, and you'll see some familiar faces and stuff. So with that said, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's bring in the guys. Hopefully they're ready. Marc and John, are you guys ready?
What's up, everybody? I'm here. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yes.
Yo,
perfect. Clear.
yo. All right. I'm ready for my segment. I'm ready for my moment, you know?
There you go.
We did this like 4 or 5 weeks ago when we debuted our portfolio. If you guys remember who was on the live for this guy, this beautiful portfolio we debuted. And who's excited for the portfolio? So you guys got a sneak peek of this one if you joined our live about 5 weeks ago. And this segment of the live that we like to do is kind of just called our sample feedback live, which it gives you guys the opportunity to see something that, you know, John and I are working on and the rest of the team are working on. We're getting feedback from everybody, but we want to hear from you guys on what you think about what we're developing, get any last minute input from you guys to see what you recommend as far as like what colors you want, what shapes you want, if there's anything else that you want to make changes on these products before we send them into production and into our factory. So that's what this segment's about. It's our sample feedback. It's kind of our beta testing on these products before they get made at our factory. So I see a lot of people in chat. I see Holly in chat. What's up, Holly? But I'm excited to show you guys what you've all been waiting for. But yeah, any questions, Sam, before we dive into it?
People are really excited. Still Groundwork sees you. He says, that's the dude that spams my inbox and makes me check out the site and order a bunch of stuff.
That's right. I'm right there, man.
I think everybody's really excited.
John.
They're asking, how are we looking on the portfolios? When are they coming out? They're asking for dates on this new product that you haven't showed them yet. But yeah, everyone's really excited to be here.
Yeah, we got some big weeks coming up, right? So like Danny already mentioned, next week is the marble restock, the marble valet tray. That's dropping next Tuesday on the live. So be sure to join us next week. And then the week after that, we're dropping the Beast Knife refresh. So be sure to dive in with us in 2 weeks to see what we've changed on the Beast Knife. I know John has been working effortlessly updating that one. So he's excited to share that one. The portfolio, it's in production and we're getting that going. We're expecting to hopefully launch this sometime like end of October. So just in time for, you know, Q4 and the holidays. So we'll keep you guys posted on this once we have like a landing page for it. So you guys can sign up for alerts when we do drop that. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on all that. So I think it's gonna be like 9 or 10 awesome colors in this guy. And it comes in the dope you know, box as well with the foam. So that is always a plus, right?
Awesome. And then we're also getting questions about your guys' podcast. A lot of people are saying that they really been enjoying them. They want to know where your guys' YouTube channel is. So I'm going to throw that link in the chat for everyone right now. That way you guys can go ahead and check it out. We also have those available on Apple and we have it on Spotify. So if you guys like to listen to it rather than just watching it, you can get the worksheet for everything. Definitely get that worksheet regardless of if you are going to be listening or watching, because that worksheet is going to help you out. And I will say it's not just one worksheet. There's one worksheet for each one of the 3 parts that they did, guys. So there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. And I just threw the link in there. So let us know if you have questions.
I'm already seeing all kinds of good comments. This is what we're looking for, guys. Look, laserette glow in the dark, hint, hint. Love that. Laserette tumblers, like maybe the sleeve that goes on like the coffee sleeve maybe. Guys, keep the feedback coming because John is sitting right at a camera. He's also monitoring the chat. He's taking notes on all these great suggestions. So this is what it's all about. And keep everything going in the comments. We'd love to see that. So cool. Well, are you guys ready to get into the big reveal and talk about the next product? Who knows what I'm about to reveal? If you guys have been tuned in on our Instagram and Facebook, you might have seen some sneak peeks about this. Put it in the chat what I'm about to reveal. And while you put that in chat, this product, once again, it's a sample feedback product. So it's something that's about to go into production, right? It's not currently available. I'll make that clear. You can't buy this right now, okay? It's something we're working on. We're finalizing and fine-tuning it. John and I have already done a lot of research on how we can improve this product. And so we're going to show you what we've done and what we've changed, but we also want to hear what other feedback you guys have on this product. If you know what it is, drop it in the chat and we'll see what you guys think. And yeah, what do we think here? Oh, I'm seeing some coasters, some new jewelry. a wallet, more valet trays. Yeah, everyone loves the valet trays, man. It's like the year of the valet tray. Pink or purple colors, okay. Ladies' wallets, ooh, I like that idea. I've been working on something for that. Slate coaster, I mean, maybe, right? Eufy make friendly tumblers. We got that. We got the handle that comes off. We can do that. Okay, wow, everyone's blowing up the chat. Swatches for wood from the pendants. I like that. Write that one down. Cool, awesome, guys. Well, let's give you the big reveal on what we've been working with, and let me open it up for you guys. Okay, so you guys will see here that I've got 2 coasters here. We've got a square one, and then we've got the circle one, okay? And this is what we wanted to reveal to you guys. Now, there's actually one more size that we're looking at coming out with, but we'll take all the suggestions on what sizes and shapes you guys like. So right now we have the square and the circle shape, but put in the chat what kind of shapes you guys like. But these are slate coasters, okay? And I'm gonna go through some of the features and adjustments that we've done in our factory to make these perfect for customization, okay? Check these out. You guys see that? So the first thing I wanna show you guys is when it comes to laser engraving, let me grab some ones that I just grabbed off Amazon, okay? And let me show you guys the difference here. So this one is the MakerFlo one, right? You guys see that? And this one is one that I just grabbed off Amazon. So look at the color difference that you guys can see on these. The Amazon one is pretty raw and uncoated. And the MakerFlo one, we actually have double coated these. So we've already done the polyurethane and the double coating on this to prepare it for laser engraving and customization.
Actually, just to chime in,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's not going to be polyurethane. I switched it up already, and we're going to get FDA rating. It's actually going to be food grade.
Wow.
And the reason why that's important for me is because you guys will actually be able to dominate in the restaurant space for high-end dining, and you can actually serve food on it. So I'm super excited about that.
So John's already working on a coating that's food safe. Let me show you the square one. So this one here is Amazon, right? And you guys can see the coating on there. Actually, there's no coating on here. And what Sam was showing in her video, it's like, you know, it scratches and kind of chalks up pretty easily. It gets real chalky. So you'll see a lot of people that do laser engraving or UV printing is that they'll pre-coat these with like a lacquer spray and all that jazz. But nobody wants to do that in their, you know, production room. Instead, we've done the hard work for you, and boom, you can see the richness, the darkness colors to this slate right here. And what's nice is you don't lose the, you know, the stone features in there. You still got the stone features, the rigidness, but we also are dialed in on the smoothness. So we don't want it overly like bumpy, but you still have that rock element to it.
Hold it.
Hey, just real quick to interrupt you, Mark. So I know you mentioned like that I had the other ones in the little story that I did. So I will say one thing that I noticed when I opened that little package was there's so many little pieces of like slate, just debris and like little just broken pieces that came out with it. With your box that you just showed them, will you show them the inside of it? How these things have been like kicking around in that box for a while and there's like nothing in there?
Yeah, so at the end, I actually have some unopened boxes of Amazon slate coasters, which I want to open with you guys on the live to see how these compare to MakerFlo. I haven't even opened them. I just took like 3 random listings on Amazon and I ordered them and they just came in today. So we'll dive into those in a little bit later. But what Sam's mentioning is on these other ones is they have these chiseled edges. Now, sometimes you think that's a cool look, but what that really does is it actually narrows down the area that you can engrave on. So you've got different chips in here, and it makes it really difficult to center your engraving, and also just limits the amount of engraving area. So what we've done is we've done nice defined edges. So you see that it's a finished edge that's straight, and it doesn't have that rock chiseledness, because that chiseled part, it just makes a mess. Like the packaging, and when you send this to a customer, there's like little rock pieces that just flake off and make a mess everywhere. So we've got a defined area. You can engrave, you know, full left to right, top to bottom on these ones.
Yeah, and just to chime in again, one of the best things I like about the edges that we did is we specifically have told our factory that the sides or the edging has to be finished. So, and the reason why that's important is because we see these coasters and they try to coat the top and bottom. They try to save money by not finishing the edge. So the entire coaster actually looks finished. So it's not like you go to a high-end restaurant and you see the top and then the the sides or the edging of it looks like it's unfinished. The sides are actually coated as well. So it actually it looks super nice. Like overall, it looks very high end.
So you can see the difference of the edging. We've actually coated the edge, so the color matches the top and the bottom. But this kind of gives you a good representation of the difference between the chiseled one and the fine edges that we have.
Absolutely. So Marc, there's like probably 247 questions. You're going too slow with the USPs. So I can't remember all these questions. So I'm gonna try to ask
I'm pinning them actually, John. Don't worry.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm pinning them. So let me know when you guys are at a point where you want questions, or if you just want to keep talking.
Well, let's get the big question. So there's a lot of questions about the skid resistant, I think, and the feet. You want to go over that?
Skid resistant?
I mean the feet and like what's the back underneath look like?
All right, guys. So there's like a lot of options with feet. One of the problems that when we were diving into this is a lot of times you buy coasters and they don't even have feet, right? Or you have to apply your own feet. And like, oh my God, imagine a customer orders 100 coasters, right? Well, how many feet are on a coaster? Well, usually 4. So that's 400 times you'd have to apply the feet. So what we've done is we had got every different type of feet that are available in the market, right? Our factory sent us all these different types of samples here, from clear ones to black ones to foam ones to rubber ones to 3mm to 4mm and all these different ones. So what I did is I kind of just stuck them all on this one just to see how it looked, to see the contrast, how they got used and did they get dirty and whatnot. So check this out, guys. Check out all these different feet. Look at this one right here is like this one here. It's like a pointy one.
It reminds me of the Jetsons, it's like a jet engine.
Yeah, a pointy one. So this one right here, we really liked a lot, and you'll see this on our samples that I'm touching right here. It's actually it's like a rubber with a grip texture to it. Okay, and then the one next to it is actually a foam. You'll notice a lot of these foam ones on Amazon. The thing with the foam is that when they get indented or marked is that it doesn't come back to life, right? That mark or the indentation is there. And the thing with the rubber one that we liked is that it was like much more solid, but yet still had a nice rubber soft feel to it. There's ones on there that are clear. There's small ones. There's ones that are taller than others. What do you guys like on here from these options? Put it in the chat. If you have any other recommendations on feet, let us know, because I'm feeling this one right there. Yeah, that one's cool. Which one do you like, John?
The ones we picked.
And there's one without texture. So there's this glossy one, but that one seemed to get dirty real easily and stuff. So
yeah, so when we pick these things, we look at multiple things. One thing is, does it cushion? Does it look good? Does it get dirty? How often do you have to clean it? Is it actually skid resistant? I didn't think that we would have to be experts in feet for Slade, but my Lord, this is so much work. Every little square inch, we have to really get into the nitty gritty of it. So Marc, do you want to tell them which one we ended up picking?
Yes. So this is the one that I'm showing that we like I said. So right now this is lined up for production. This is what we want to go with. But if you guys have any other suggestions or feedback, what do you guys think about the size? Is that a good size on there? And then it doesn't slide that easily. If you're gonna slide it like that, it doesn't go.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's loving your choice, Marc. They're all saying that's the right choice. But yeah, everybody's really enjoying those ones. We have a bunch of pinned questions though. I'd like to get a couple of these answered.
Let's do it.
Someone was asking about the custom pick sample pack that Danny mentioned. So guys, that's the mystery maker box. So I threw the link for that in the chat. But if you're on the site, just type in mystery and you'll see it pop up. It's got all kinds of fun question marks and everything on it. So easy to find. And then someone was asking, with that coating, does it hold moisture or do the glasses slide off of it?
So this type of stone isn't going to absorb moisture. So The moisture will eventually just dry, but it's not going to absorb or like the water's not going to seep into the stone. And that's
like
all with all slate, you know, it's the same with all slate.
Okay. And then we're also getting questions of put rubber feet on them, because this was back before you showed the feet. So
Yeah.
thank you for doing that. They're also asking estimated release date for these.
It could be like end of October, potentially. It depends how quickly we get this wrapped up and you guys give us all your feedback and get this into production, but possibly end of October.
Awesome. And then people are asking, how thick are they?
Yes, I'm going to get into that. So let me get into this. We did also test a couple other finishes. This was a cork backing. So you see a layer of cork on there. That was interesting. So you kind of got like this two-tone color. And then we have this, it's going to be hard to see this one, but okay, that's the stone, right? And then this is actually like a felt. And the thing with the felt is that it just kind of gets dirty, you know, with pet hair or dirt on the table. So we kind of stayed away from the felt, but just to show you guys what else we were testing was those two. In addition to all the feed options, these two options as well. Regarding the thickness, that is very, very important. And what we're doing with our factory is we're making sure that the tolerance is dialed in on the thickness, because when you focus your laser, you want to make sure that you don't have crazy variances. And I'm curious with some of the Amazon ones we have, if there's going to be big variances. The thickness on these is about 0.2 inches to about 0.22. So it's a real minimum variance. We actually are sanding down the bottom of this to make sure that the thickness is the same throughout. So other factories might not really care about the tolerance. They don't, you know, they're not making products for people that are printing with UV printers, with laser engravers. They don't understand, you know, the challenges that we face when things are high, when things are low. You know, then our UV printer might hit the product with the printing head, or they might be out of focus when it comes to laser engraving. So we're making sure that the thickness is consistent all the way across.
Awesome. And there are so many more questions coming in. Would you like a few more?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, so they're also asking if it's going to come with like an economical holder for like 4 or 6 coasters.
Yeah, so right now we would love the feedback on the like holders and what you guys like for holders and what quantities the holders should hold. So put your suggestions regarding the coaster holders and display stands in the chat. Right now, what we're going to be starting with is just coasters sold in packs of 12. And in cases of, I believe, 48.
Correct.
So to get the 20% discount, it'll be like a 48 pack for the case. And then down the road, we're looking at adding either selling display stands separately or more of like a curated gift set with all of the packaging and the display stand for the coasters, depending how well they do. So the first version and the first product will most likely will be just packs of 12 and in cases of 48.
Now, we're also getting questions about UV printing on them, and I saw John answer in the chat. You can UV print on these as long as you prep them correctly, right?
Yeah, you can UV print on them. Make sure you prep them correctly. It is a smooth surface, so you know, if you UV print it and you don't prep it, you know, it'll easily just probably peel off. So with UV printing, it has more to do with the prep than anything else. So just keep that in mind when you're doing UV printing.
Now, the other thing regarding how they're sold, we're going to be packaging the individual coasters. We're looking at just foam sleeves, right? So we want something that's going to protect these during transit, something that's also easy to take out of the packaging and put back in, and something that gives you the opportunity to reuse that packaging. So maybe you have to engrave it, personalize it, and reship it, or maybe you need to, you know, take it to a show and sell these items or deliver it to your customer. We don't want to leave you empty-handed without anything. So a foam sleeve, like a little pocket sleeve, these will fall into, and that'll be individually packaged that way.
Awesome. You're getting most people in here that are replying to how many they want in a holder. 4, 8, 4 is what most people are saying. So that's the consistent number I'm seeing here. They're also asking for the price on the set of 12 that you're mentioning.
The price we're not sure yet, so that always depends on, you know, duties and the final details. So we're not sure, but as you know, it's very competitive here at MakerFlo. We keep prices as affordable as possible, but these are premium, right? we're going to show you quickly some Amazon stuff, and you can go to Amazon and get things for, you know, $1.50. These might be at that or maybe a little bit more, but you know what you're getting, right? You don't have to go coat them. You don't have to go spray them. You know, they don't look all ashy like these ones. They're ready to go. So pricing to be determined.
And then Donald mentioned, thanks for fixing the file link. Great designs as always. Thank you, Donald. Again, guys, there are 20 free files in there for you. 10 of them are square shaped, 10 of them are circle shaped to go with the styles that you're seeing in front of you that not only match the slate that are coming out, but also the square, they match our coasters. So you'll see that there's a little bit of a window left on the side where that little bottle opener goes. So they're perfect for all those products, guys. We're also getting questions about, can I drill into those to be used as like a hanging pet tribute?
Yeah, I don't see why not, with just a fine drill and just being careful not to, you know, crack the stone. But I'm sure after a few times you practice, you'd be able to do that. So I don't see why you couldn't do that. Let me show you guys something else. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So Sam and Danny are going to be doing this after I get off. They're going to show you how to engrave it, what settings they're using, what machine you're doing. What I love about the slate is that it's so like diverse in how you can personalize it, right? Engraving alone, you can engrave these with a CO2, a diode laser, if you have an X tool. You can do a fiber laser. And then if you got really fine details and you have a UV laser, you could also use a UV laser. And then we're talking about, you know, you could UV DTF these with permanent decals. You could UV print them. So there's so many ways to personalize these. And no matter what equipment you have, there's most likely a way for you to do it. So what I've done is I pre-engraved some earlier today. And like I said, Sam and Danny are also going to show you in a little bit how to do that and break that down for you. But I want to show you the contrast difference real quick on a design I did. So this one here is the Amazon. You can see the chiseled edges, and you can see I kind of actually lost it here on the Y. It kind of fell off the edge and it went into the chiseled area. So like I said, it really, with this kind of design, it limits your engraving area. And so let me show you the difference here with the MakerFlo one. So boom, you can see the pre-coated, the pre-finished one. It's a much darker look. Look how crisp that is, guys. And you've got the full width and the full height of the coaster to customize it.
Yeah, I think one of the things I love about, you know, the ones that with the edges is the consistency. If you look at the Amazon one, like if you're making 60 of them or 70 of them, you don't know what letter is going to fall off or what part of your house is not going to exist on that coaster. And so with the ones that we're coming out with, the consistency and the tightness of the design and the coasters on each one is going to be way higher. So the way we're looking at it is like, if you get the Amazon coaster, I'm sure you're going to have broken ones. You're going to have rejects and things like that. So even if you get it for cheap, you're not really getting it for cheap because you're probably going to have a bunch that you won't be able to use. So yeah, we're taking care of those variances. We're taking care of the quality, and we're making sure that, you know, each piece is going to be protected and it's going to be, you know, consistent. That way, you guys don't have to worry about your blanks.
I see questions on the thickness, like it's 0.2 inches, and there's a variance of about 0.02. So anywhere from about 0.2 to 0.22 inches is the thickness on these. Look at this this realtor gift that it was just an example that I made. So who thinks you could sell this, right? But let me show you what I did to the back. So let's say you have a client that just bought a house, or a realtor of yours that just sold a house. You can engrave, you know, the picture of the house on the front, and then on the back, you could put courtesy of and that agent's name. So I put courtesy of, agent's name, and the business name.
I love that you're doing that, Mark, because several people in the chat said that that's exactly what they do with their slate. They put their info on the back.
Yeah, and that's why we wanted to leave the back open with the slate too, is because it gives you that extra area to personalize. You know, if we put felt on there or covered it with, you know, velvet or something else, you wouldn't be able to, you know, engrave on it. So you get that same color look on the front and on the back. And again, you can kind of see the difference there between the pre-coated MakerFlo and just a random one on Amazon. And the one on Amazon's I got, they didn't even have feet on them. So you got to stick them yourself.
Some quick questions. I see real quick, the size of the coasters of both of them, they're 4" by 4". And then somebody asked, are they natural stone? And yes, it is natural slate. It is natural slate. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then we do have a few more questions.
Yeah.
So they're asking, will they withstand frequent washing?
I'm not sure in what regard.
Like if you're cleaning them?
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I understand that. I meant do you mean the coating's gonna come off? Do you think it'll break? But
Yes.
it is the natural coaster stone. I mean, coaster slate. So yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. We haven't. I mean, full disclosure, we haven't washed them over and over again. But with the coating, it has. Like I know that it'll be fine. You shouldn't have any issues. It is
So you
natural
have your
slate,
homework
so
for
it'll have
next
this.
level maker conference then.
Yeah. I gotta put it through the washing machine a few times.
They're also asking, will condensation mar the finish?
It'll mar? No,
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it'll probably just leave a little bit of a stain on top of it. It is coated, and the best part about that is like if you ever use True Flat, you could just kind of wipe that off. So it should work similar to that. And so yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem. The coating is really nice and slick, so water should go off. And these slate has a very small absorption rate if you don't like coat it. So if you have a lot of water and a lot of dripping, then yeah, it will overflow whether there is a coating or not. So we added the coating because I mean, it just the contrast and just the way it looks, it's just so premium. And you could like if it's sitting at your house, you almost want to like not grab it and use it because it looks so nice. So I think that premiumness is definitely there. And even if it doesn't, absorb that little bit that natural slate might, I think that the give and take there is just phenomenal with the way that these have come out.
Guys, I would recommend to hand wash these. It should be very simple, just to put a quick wipe to these. If you've got a water stain from a drink that left a little bit of a ring, with these being pre-coated, you just wipe that off. I wouldn't recommend putting them in the dishwasher only because the feet that are applied on the back with the hot temperatures and the pressure in a dishwasher, I mean, there's always an opportunity that could release the glue on here and these feet could come off. So definitely recommend hand washing on these because of the feet feature.
Now the slate is, yep. Yeah, go ahead.
What machine did you use to engrave the slate? I know we have this smaller guy here, and we'll show you how to do that in just a moment. They were using a more industrial size engraver, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, it was just a 100-watt CO2 laser. So, but you can engrave these with, a 10-watt laser. Just might be a little bit slower. And when you engrave it, I see someone's asking what color is the engraving. You do get that crisp white color look. So with the double coated slate, it really has a great contrast on there. So you get a nice crisp, like almost a white. It's like a really light gray color, like a silver color that you get when you use the CO2 on this.
Cool. Yeah. And then we're getting the same kind of question. So they're asking basically like, pricing, which is TBD at this point. And they're also asking, would it be dishwasher safe? So again, we would say we would prefer you to hand wash them just because of those little feet. You want to make sure those stay on. And then they're asking if the coating is resistant to heat.
We haven't tested heat, and the coating also, like we are working, this is not really happening yet, but we are working on getting these with sublimation coating. So whatever coating we do is going to be for heat. Now, as far as heat goes, I'm curious as to what you're planning to do or what you're planning to do, but the coating should be fine. It's not like we're trying to go for more of a natural coating and not like the polyacrylic stuff until we get into sublimation. So you should be fine with it. But again, we have not tested it for heat because we were more thinking this is going to be vinyl. It's going to be UV DTF. It's going to be UV printing, laser engraving, and those are kind of the purposes. But yeah, if you're going to be using high heat, I'd love to know what you're doing with it, and we can definitely test it out. It's not a problem. Another thing I saw was somebody had mentioned that slate was a roofing material, and you're 100% correct. And slate does have different qualities, and so we are making sure that our slate is of the highest quality as well, just as a heads up. So I saw that question pop up.
Yeah, settings. Sam and Daniel will go over the settings they're going to be using today when they laser these. So stay tuned for the laser settings. Packaging we did discuss. We're going to put these in most likely foam sleeves, individual foam sleeves, so it's easy to take out, personalize, put back in, ship it, deliver it to your customers. So that's
now there is one thing that you didn't say, which I do want to hint at, is the packaging is not only going to be individual foam sleeves. We will have a little surprise reveal in the future on what the final packaging is going to look like. Marc and I got to see the final packaging yesterday on what it looks like, and I had some choice words, and since Marc is wearing a cross, I will not say them on the live. But it's absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait for that 12-pack packaging that we came up with. I think it's so beautiful. So the packaging will be elevated. So if you guys are planning to sell these wholesale, you're planning to take them to a show, and if you do sell them as a 12-pack, I guarantee you it's going to be like next level with how they're packaged. And as you guys know, we will elevate every product we can with packaging, just so you guys don't have to do the selling and the product sells itself.
Yeah.
Now, we're getting some questions about colors too. So they're asking, will there be different colors of the slate? What about white or light gray color coding?
That's a good question. I mean, slate is naturally this gray, black, dark, gray color. So right now for the slate, this is going to be the color line that we choose. But we do have another down the road, probably 2027 product that we're working on that's also a coaster that might be in different colors and different options like that. But I appreciate the feedback. I personally haven't seen a slate coaster that's been painted in like dual colors and stuff like that. Because really, I mean, you really want to see the stone features, right? When you start painting it and getting those multiple layers on there, it just it might look like a plastic.
Well, it's just like over time it'll scratch and stuff, and then it just develops a lot more scratches than you want, and it kind of looks like that. But we do personally like. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that you're saying that too, there's another question that came in asking, I've seen people paint a layer of color then black so that when you laser it, it'll reveal colors. Can you do that with these?
Yeah, potentially, but I think we're gonna probably stray away from that for now. We're gonna work on a slate product line. So just so you guys know, we're getting into slate. Mark and I have always loved slate. We used to engrave slate like 12 years ago when we had our laser engraving business, and the one thing we hated was the chipped edges. Like, oh my God, you get a thing of slate and it's like half the slates in the box, right? We just hated that. So now that we've figured out how to just really do it well, we do have more products planned. So coasters is not the only thing. And again, if you're just joining, we have the circle, we have the square, and then there's a third shape that we're going to be introducing, which is going to be a hexagon. So which we don't have a sample for. Now, I do see, and this question had come up multiple times on charcuterie boards and other things with slate and trivets and things like that. Yes, that is on the list. And once we get this, once we get slate dialed in for us, then we'll definitely expand the product line to more products. So that is in the works, that is in the plans, and we want to make sure that the slate that we come out with is absolutely beautiful. When you guys get it, I want you guys to be like, yeah, we just take it out, we engrave, we put it back in, and we're making like 6x, 4x, 8x margins, and we're just crushing it with it. Yeah. That's what we want. We don't want you guys to take them out, worried that 20% are going to be bad and this and that. So the first thing we want to do is solve the core problem, which is all the problems slate has. And then after that, we'll start expanding into products. And then if we decide that, hey, let's get into colors, that'll probably be like our phase 3 or phase 4.
Yeah, and they have a nice weight to them too. So they just feel premium in your hand, So, a $2 coaster could easily be a $10 souvenir in a gift shop or more. So like the margins are easy, 3, 4, 5x on these types of products.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And then just a few more coming in. So it was a follow-up to your question you asked earlier about the heat situation. So Elizabeth's saying like hot drinks, hot dishes on the coasters, like will it withstand stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I mean, it gets hot when it engraves. So if it can withstand that, it should withstand some dishes, right?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Because we are planning to introduce these at Trivets down the road. There, you got it out of me. It will be able to withstand the heat. The only thing is like when you guys do sublimation, if we ever come out with these in sublimation, we'll make sure the rubber feet are not on, because that obviously that does, it gets pretty hot. So the rubber is probably not going to smell good. So, but other than that, we shouldn't have problems.
And then 2 more questions for now. One is from Tompi asking, do you have any samples of engraving on your wood crosses? Mark, I don't know if yours is engraved, but I will say for the folks who watched our recent live where we actually had files for it, there's a really cool cross file and it engraves really nicely on the redwood. So that one might be available on that live if you watch it. Is yours engraved?
No, mine's not engraved. No, it's not.
Well, you need to bring it by so we can take care of that for you, Mark. And then someone else is asking, is the slate natural harvested or is it molded?
It's natural harvested. Yeah, it's not like molded together with like what's the word, like chalk or like tiny pieces that are glued together. No, it's natural, real stone.
Actually, funny story. We had to actually wait to get this introduced as slate because the factory didn't even let us order the slate because there's a season for slate when they like to get it based on like the weather or something like that. I still don't entirely understand it, but we had to wait like 4 months before. Yeah, there's slate season. So yeah, so we had to wait quite a bit to get the right quality of slate. So we're really digging deep into this, and we're also working on getting paperwork to make sure that you guys do get the highest quality slate. So I do want to reassure you guys that we're you know, we always say we're not catalog buyers, and what that means is like usually you can go to a factory and they have a catalog and you just pick random things from there and order it. We're actually developing this product from ground up, so we know where it's going to come from. We know everything about this product, so it's super exciting.
Yeah, no, great questions coming in. I just love how the edges are painted. I think let's dive.
Let's see. Looks like we lost John and Mark for a second. I'm sure they'll jump back in, so we'll give them just a moment here. But yeah, so guys, if you have any questions, make sure you're dropping them in the chat here. Someone asked me which live was the one where we give away those files, so that's awesome. I'll grab that for you in just a moment. Layla's got a poll on the screen for you as well while we check in with John and Mark to see what happened there. I'm gonna just kind of bring this over my head because I don't want you to see it just yet. But we're going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon, and it's going to have something that's in my hand that is not seeable for you. So let's go ahead and add these guys back to the stream. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so they should be on here just a moment. Just bear with us here, and we will get John and Mark back on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just hide them from now until I can see that their monitor is back. Just bear with us.
All right, so while we get Mark and Jan back on here, let's go over what we've seen so far, right? Who's excited about these slate coasters? Yes, there's no date yet as of right now, but I think Mark mentioned maybe the end of October, around there. So that's good news there. But we have gone through a lot of information, so if you missed it, don't worry, you can go rewatch it later on today or maybe tomorrow on our YouTube channel. So don't forget that. But I'll just give you a quick recap right now. So the new coasters available maybe late October. We do still have a giveaway, a $250 gift card that you are able to win today on this live. So make sure you tune in. Hopefully you have participated. Also, we had a restock today on our 20-ounce classic, on our black and our navy. Also our 30-ounce tumbler, which in the navy has restocked. And then on our 32 hydro, black, white, blue, and navy. There you go. Who was waiting for that bell? I know you guys were waiting for the bell. Hey.
So let's just do something fun while John and Mark are away, right?
Cool.
So don't worry about what happened to them. They'll be right back. But in the meantime, who wants to do a giveaway? Let's start dropping live 32 in the chat, all one word. You guys have 2 minutes. You see that counter on the screen, live 32. Guess what we're going to give away first? We got the grand prize giveaway coming up, so we're not doing that just yet. But for right now, you guys see this? You see what this is? Everybody know what this beautiful thing in front of me is. So this is the newest addition to our marble lineup. This is going to be the marble valet tray. This is releasing in 1 week. But if you win today, you get one for free. I'm going to send it to you. Yep. And I know I'm a little blurry because this is probably what it wants to see, this tray here. That's it. Look at that, guys. Who doesn't want one of these marble valet trays before you can buy it? And honestly, you could use this as your sample. So you could use this as your sample, keep it at your house because that's where it should be. And, you know, go ahead and just design on it, have some fun with it, make it look really cool. And then you can also start pitching it to your clients. So while you have this, you can go ahead and use it as a tool to really move things along. And not only that, will I say, because this is part of the marble lineup, you can upsell. Like, why aren't you selling this with coasters, with the desk nameplate, you know, with the heart tray, with the serving board, all of this stuff. When does it come back into stock, Danny? The 7th?
The 7th.
The 7th. And then this is coming out, I think, on the 11th, next Tuesday. So, you know, you have all the marble things. We got about 35 seconds yet left. If you guys are on Instagram or TikTok, make sure you're jumping over to Facebook and YouTube because that is where we're doing this giveaway. But yeah, so go ahead and get your live 32s in, guys, and we'll bring Mark and John back in just a moment, and they're going to talk to you some more about the slate. But for right now, we're going to give this away in about 18 seconds. I know you guys are really typing live 32. Keep doing that. But when we're done typing live 32, let me know if you guys have questions about this product, and I'll answer them while I can. But yeah, we got about 5 seconds left to go. Should we do a little drum roll?
There you go.
Here we go.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Who's it going to be? I love the spinning sound. It's so satisfying. All right, it is going to be Debbie Woods. Debbie Woods, congratulations. We're going to send you
Debbie.
a marble valet tray. It won't be engraved on. I know this mandala is cute, but it won't have that on there. But you can put one on there if you'd like. Congratulations. Please, please, please DM us on Facebook or Instagram. Just give me your screen name that's appearing here and your email address. And I'm going to go and pull up your account. I'll get this sent to you. But yeah, make sure you DM us on Instagram or Facebook with that information. And if our little chats talk to you instead, just keep DMing. Say, hey, Sam, help me. And I'll take care of you. Because I did find a few people hidden under chat responses. So congratulations, Debbie. Make sure you message us. And you're going to get one of these. And I think I found some people that were hiding backstage. Let's see if they're ready to come back on.
What's up? Did you guys miss me? Because I missed you guys.
There he is.
All right. Sorry, we had a power outage here, and just went black on us. We're back. What I wanted to go into real quick, and then we'll get it back to you guys for the rest of the show, is the ones I ordered on Amazon. Is it okay? We can go through that, Sam?
Go right ahead. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So I ordered 3 different sets on Amazon. I believe this one includes one, so it did come in a box. And then this beautiful paper bag here has, I feel like, 2 in there. So let's open up this one, and what we'll do is we'll compare. Yeah, so premium, right? We'll compare what comes out of these boxes into the slate ones that MakerFlo intends to come out with here. Probably, like I said, guys, end of October or so. For our slate coasters. So here we go. Okay, we got 2 boxes, a box and a box. Let's open up these ones. And guys, this is all unhinged here. I have no idea what I'm
That's nice.
have ordered. So these came in a little twine slate of 4. But man, I am seeing.
Crap.
it's kind of falling apart on me, guys. There's little
pieces on it. It's cute, right?
Yeah. There's chipped edges that I'm seeing right here. You guys see that?
Is that 2 different coasters, or what is that?
I don't know what's going on in the middle. Oh, they have dividers. They have foam dividers in there to protect it from.
I don't know why they need that. They're half broken anyways.
So let's see what's going on here. Oh, they've got.
I have a confession really quick for you.
Yeah.
While you guys were gone, I gave away a marble valet tray. I'm really sorry.
So people let's go. Asking, a little early.
Asking information on the marble valet tray, pricing, all that jazz. Good news, it's already on the website. So I went ahead and I put the link in the chat, guys. So if you want to check it out, make sure you go ahead and click on that link. I'm going to throw it on the screen too for you. But you can also search marble valet tray on the website and find all this information. Sorry, back to you.
Yeah. Marc. Join us next week, next Tuesday. That product's dropping along with our marble restock. Okay, guys, check this out. This Amazon one, look at the edging on this like foam backer. This is a foam backer, so you can mark that up, but it's not even on there straight. Like it's not even to the edge, and it's chipped on the edge with that. So once again, this is what we're looking at doing for MakerFlo is the premium rubber feet, and this is what you get on Amazon. So if you guys want cheap stuff and you want like the dollar ones, yeah, this is what you're working with so far. And this was a 4-pack packaged in the twine.
Look at the thickness, like on the edges.
Look at the glue marking on here. Look at that mess.
Yeah, I haven't even seen these. I didn't even know like, this is that. Yeah, that's. Oof.
Is that like 4 pieces of adhesive like all stuck together?
It's like
it looks like it, but I don't think so. I think it because I know what's going on. I think it's that was the last piece, and it was the twine that was wrapped, and so it created the cross. It's the twine marks.
Oh yeah, it's the twine marks. See what I was talking about? When you go with the foam and you have some pressure on it for X amount of time, it leaves indentations and permanent marks on there. And then it just looks weird with the thick layer of foam. I wasn't sure which side was the slate at first.
Look at the thickness. It's like on one left side and right side, it goes from thick to thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks warped.
So you got glue marks. Yeah, it does look a little warped. You got glue marks. You got chips. And
so what this looks like to me is like an inferior quality slate. They went with like a cheaper slate quality because this is pretty bad.
So the top one is the Amazon. The bottom one, oh, that's not the right one. Is well the one with our feet. Here it is. There's one with our feet. So that's number 1 Amazon. What do you guys give me a rating? Give me a rating on number 1 Amazon. And 1 to 10. 10 being like this is absolutely amazing, and 0 as I would never buy that on Amazon. And then while you guys give me a rating on there, I'm gonna dive into box number 2.
This is all new.
And see what we got here.
There we go.
So, okay.
That's not bad.
Packaging is
Promising.
They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-pack on this one. It's in a plastic sleeve that I'll have to cut into. Let's go ahead and cut into this and open this one. We got hey, someone gave it a 3. All right. It's considerable.
-0. I like -0.
Give it like a 00, like 00 agent, you know? All right, let's see what we get, what we can grade this one, guys. It's kind of, oh, it's making a mess. All right, here comes those chips that Sam was talking about. So
it's crazy.
Careful. Yeah, it's getting all over my table here. So this one is the chiseled edges. So you can see you kind of are limited on your entire engraving space versus the MakerFlo one. You've got the entire space with a defined edge. Looking at the feet, it looks like these are foam feet. So they're very squishy and they will leave indentations just like the other one was on here. So
man, that first one you opened,
that was the first one. It indented, but this is the same type of material. It's the same foam. So this will also leave marks and stuff.
Yeah, show the 2 Amazon side by side, but the fronts, not
the
backs.
fronts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like just sitting here, guys, we can tell like the one above is like a lesser quality than the one below. So even between Amazon like orders, like you could tell like one is better than the other, which is wild how many different levels of quality there are. Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's so crazy.
We got Sam?
So my favorite comment that I've seen so far is from Sassy and Crafty Pups. She said that first set doesn't deserve a rating. And then no, not the foam feet, totally useless. The one that Marc is unboxing now with the plastic is the one that I normally buy. So for Mitchell, who's posting that, would you switch to the product that we showed you before, knowing that's what you normally get? Would you rather something like this? Give us your honest opinion. That's why we're doing this. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah, look at the color difference. So this one is not, the Amazon one's not pre-coated for engraving or personalizing, and then the MakerFlo one, get that much richer, darker, double-coated material on there. So yeah. All right, give me a rating on number 2, guys.
So like as a honest feedback, like I don't want to be like the one guy that's like, just because MakerFlo is coming out with coasters, everyone else is 0. But I would say the first one, after seeing the second one, I would never use the first one. The second one, like if I found somebody that was like, hey, I'm on a budget, like the second one that Marc just opened, they're not bad. The only problem we have with them is the edges. They're chipped so much and they're so inconsistent. I would have to make the artwork very small because I'll be afraid that it would keep chipping. The problem with these always, they might chip later, but the other issue is like they're so thin. Like the consistency of the thickness from one to the other is like not the same, which is super concerning.
All right, I've seen 5s, 4s, 3s, 6s. Okay, so the first one we were at 0. We've made some progress. The second one we were in like the 5s and the 4s. Oh, I want to go back to the first one. Look at the thickness differences on the stone. So the stone on this one is the light colored, and you can see some is like not even cut straight, and it's just all over the place as far as the thickness goes on these ones. And then it has the glue marks from the foam backing, and yeah, it's not very good. But
when Marc and I were selling Slate, we completely stopped selling it because we hated the fact that it chipped. And the worst part was like when you were with a customer and they like took it out and it was chipping in their hands.
Yeah.
And it was always like so like I don't know, mind numbing, or it was so like scary. Yeah. Like, oh my God, I hope it doesn't chip like in person.
I just noticed like my fingers are actually turning like slightly gray. So like that chalkiness is actually coming off like on my hands. So that's kind of interesting. What's that?
That's how you know it's fresh slate.
Freshly chalky. I don't like
someone else was asking from the ones that we have that you guys have tested, have you guys noticed any chipping on those? Have we seen anything happen there?
No, so these are actually sanded to be a smooth edge. So there should be no chipping on these. And then the way we're going to package them in individual foam sleeves will also protect them during transit. But these should have no chipping on them. So.
Yeah, there's actually there's no way for them to chip. And the coating, the oil coating that we're putting on will secure it even further. So like there should be no reason why ours should be chipping. When you guys get ours, it should be like, if you get 48 should be good. That's the way we're going to be packaging and making these. Like we know the downfall of slate. So You know, the only issue you might have with our slate is a slight variance. And when I'm talking about slight, it's like 0.2 inches to 0.21 or 0.22 inches, but it's so slight, it'll be very hard for you to even see. And your machine's, like, if you're engraving or anything like that, it shouldn't make a big difference.
Like, number one is like falling apart. I'm able to peel the edge. Like, it chipped, and like I can literally separate. I can separate it, guys. I'm separating like the backing with this not very sticky stuff, and the rock like broke and stuff. So yeah, if you want number one, which you guys are giving it a 0, it's from Creative Foam from New Jersey. So shout out to them over there. All right, let's go into the third one. Came in a box, and I've opened it now, and there's some foam. So let's pop that open, and we've got this thing sealed like a freaking time-sensitive.
Yeah, I see someone said that they have 10 to 15% rejection rate on bulk slate.
Okay.
Yeah, let's reduce that to like 0.2%, which would be very. Oh, look at that! Now we're talking.
Yeah, this thing's got some protection at least.
Let's go. We should throw it off the top of the building.
Always shipped with protection. Okay. So, whoa. Okay. So this one does have a stand. So a little like cradle thing.
That's cool.
Stand. So like a little swing. That's kind of cool. But let's first look at the thicknesses. Kind of all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
With thicknesses, what do you guys think?
Actually, it's not even kinda. Like, if you look at like this one, it starts off a little thick, gets thin, and then gets thick. This one, thick, thin, and then I don't know what is going on over here. It's like a bump. It's like a speed bump. It needs its own sign.
Sassy Crafty says, "Stop! I can't handle the misery."
Look at this one. Look how thin it is. Like, what is going on here? Look at that one. You can tell right away.
It's like taking
look at
Eva foam off of cosplay.
Holy smokes! Look at that. Look at that variance is nuts. Oh my God! You should show the glue, the glue that they put with the
glue
stands. Yeah.
What glue?
Oh, sorry. I meant the stands. Are they consistent?
The stand?
No, I mean the feet.
Oh, the feet. Sorry. So the feet on this one also are foam. So once again, that foam that'll get indented. It kind of has a defined edge, but some of it's kind of like choppy on the back. You just see that? It's kind of bumpy on one edge.
Yeah, what's this chipping? That's
yeah,
crazy.
It's kind of like it's kind of chipping in places. There are some scratches. It's not pre-coated. The thicknesses are different. Whoa, it's kind of wavy. What else we got? Yeah, look at that. That's not sanded. You can see the divot. You guys see the divot here at the top? That divot in the stone. So I didn't really mean to go in order, but I mean, 1, 2, and 3 is definitely better than the first one.
I would probably use I would not use the second one now because I like the thickness of the third one, but I would probably make sets. So if I got like 4, 5, or 6 sets of them, I would get the ones that are the same thicknesses and just redo the entire set and keep them like aligned and straight with the same thicknesses.
Look at that. It's kind of cool. It's got a little kickstand.
It's like a cradle.
Here's the stand. It has like a little cradle backing. That's kind of cool. Simplistic. Can't really personalize it, but just a little metal wire stand. But yeah, the sanding is kind of all over the place on the edges on these. But
cool. Well, they're sick of you telling them how
what do you guys think? Give me a grading on the third one because we had a 0, we had a 5 average, and then the third one, go ahead and drop your ratings in there. And then if you want to rate the MakerFlo one, put MakerFlo and rate the MakerFlo coasters. Recap, guys, these are double coated finish, which gives you a really dark color and it allows you to do contrast engraving. This was done with a CO2 laser, also works with the UV laser, diode laser, fiber laser. You'll get a really bright silver color when you engrave it. We're looking at doing these rubber feet, so not foam feet. These are rubber, so they're not going to leave any indentations. They're skid resistant. They're not going to slide all over the place. It leaves the backside open for you to engrave. The packaging, once again, is going to be foam sleeves that we're looking at dropping these into, sold in packs of 12, cases of 48. We're looking at hopefully bringing these out end of October, so keep an eye out for that. We will be bringing these samples to the Next Level Maker Conference along with some other new products, so make sure you guys come out to the Next Level Maker Conference and see our new products. And then the thickness, like I talked about over and over again, we're making sure these are sanded down to a 0.2 thickness. There might be a slight variance to like 0.22, but the tolerance is going to be within that. So you're not going to have like really thin ones and really thick ones, kind of like these other samples from Amazon. We've dialed these in with our factory to make sure that they're sanded to consistent thicknesses. Did I miss anything?
So just real quick, if you guys have missed any parts of this live or you're not sure what's happening, Sassy and Crafty Pups kind of summed it up. MakerFlo to the rescue for Slate, guys. So this is happening soon. Pay attention to all of the dates that Marc gave you. End of October. You should be seeing more soon. If you're going to be at Next Level Maker Conference, come see him in person and get a real taste for it. I will say we're getting a little bit low on time. So if you guys have any last minute questions for John and Marc, let's get those answered, because I know Danny and I are really excited to actually engrave one in front of you. And then we've also got that big 250 gift card giveaway. So we still got a lot of big things coming up. So throw in your last minute questions through John and Marc for what you need to know about these Slate coasters, and we'll get going. They are asking about sizing again, so maybe go over that one more time. The sizes,
yeah, these are 4-inch coasters, so 4 by 4 inches in the square, in the circle, and then there's one more shape that we're looking at coming out with to come out with. If there's any other shapes you guys recommend, be sure to drop it in the chat. We are looking over the chat for suggestions. If you guys like coasters, the deal for tonight on the live for today only is for the Laserette coasters. So just to throw that back in there, if you want to grab the Laserette coaster sample pack that Sam talked about earlier in the beginning, there's going to be a $10 off coupon when you use the code LIVE32 at checkout. So add the coaster sample pack, the Laserette one, to your cart. It's like $40 or something, $42, and you'll get $10 off of that. So that way you can get every color of Laserette we have, and you can play around with those coasters that we have for now. They have a bottle opener in them. They're magnetic. They stick on the fridge. They're super heavy duty. They have a finished edge. Those ones are awesome. If you haven't had them, I highly recommend them. So I'm seeing octagon, John, hexagon in the chat. So a lot of different suggestions coming in.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, I just want to recap real quick, as I see a lot of you guys it's probably getting late, but I do want to say that, we did create this coaster because we've used coasters for over 10 years. With Slate, and one of our biggest concerns was chipping, the consistency and the thickness of each coaster, and the fact that when you try to go engrave when you try to go engrave the same file over and over again, it needs to fit on the coaster. And this one, as you can see on the edges, it kind of flies off. But if you look at Marc's, he printed the same size, and that's how it fits. So each one of the coasters that MakerFlo has will be the exact same size. And when you go to make 100 coasters, you're going to easily be able to engrave them and have the confidence that it's going to fit on every single coaster instead of flying off the edges. That edge chipping is crazy. And just so you guys understand how much we care about edge chipping, let me show you guys. We actually use the same factory to make a chipped edge, right? So this is what the Amazon one looks like. And this is what our factory came up with quality. So even with edge chipping, there's a huge difference. If you look, it has chipped edges, but it still has that much more space going in a circle. If you look at this, look how much it's chipping on the edges. So there's even a quality difference of that. But in order for us to keep things consistent, we wanted to go with the finished edges, and we really like that. And I think the consistency is going to be far superior, and you guys are going to be able to do a lot better with them. So we're excited about that. So cool.
All right, guys, I'll leave you with this. Sam, any last minute questions?
No, I think you guys answered all of it. I mean, more than anything, they want them to come out sooner, which I know is something that you can't promise right now. Guys, remember, these are still in the process of being made. And the fact that we want your feedback means we might be able to implement some of it. So, stuff like that takes time, but we'll get them out to you as soon as possible. But yeah, everyone really likes it. So I think if you guys want, we should show you how these engrave, because we did just get a new X tool machine, and we have some Slate settings for you to use on these. So what do you think, guys?
Okay. Yeah, guys, I'll leave you with this real quick. Let's take a look at this. Let me know what you think. Put in the comments. Sam, you can sign me off, but just a little sneak peek. This is why you join the lives. You might see something new and upcoming that's next. So I'll leave you with that.
Awesome. Thank you, Marc. Bye, John. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
So a round of applause for John and Marc, everybody. Thank them for their time. Always showing us new and exciting things over here at MakerFlo. So I'll go ahead and kick it back to Danny in just a second here. And let's do some engraving, right, guys? And again, for those of you who haven't checked it out, remember Live 32, DM us on Facebook or Instagram, and we've got 20 files for you. I will say I'm really excited about these files. They're a variety of different things. They're going to range all the way from, we've got like, Sasquatch, everybody loves so much. We've got like some fishing ones. We've also got some realtor ones. We've got some groom ones, and then your design here, which just means like it's your demo, right? Oh, quit teasing. Okay, fine. So I'll give it back to Danny, and he's gonna go ahead and take it from here.
All right, yeah. So real quick, thank you, Mark and John, for all that information. But let's get to it. Yes, if you see right here, we do have a new member of the family. We have the F2. If you did not know, we actually we have all these X tools on our website. So if you're looking to get one, you can find them on MakerFlo.com. This one's the F2. A little bit about it. It's a 5-watt IR and 15 dial. You get both lasers. And the cool thing about this one is that it has an inbuilt camera. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and use one of the designs that Sam created, like she mentioned, over 20, 10 circled, 10 square that you can use on the slate or on the laserette coaster. So again, we're going to be using the F2. I'm going to come around here. I pretty much prepped. I already have my coaster underneath the F2. And I'm going to share. I think we could look at my screen, right? All right, let me see if I have to move it over just a bit. There it is. So you can see, I'm gonna show you both sides. There it is. These are the square designs. These are the circle designs. You can see, and then right in the middle, I have my camera, and we're gonna use this Home Sweet Home one. So let's use that. Hopefully you could see there, right? I already took my image. It's already there, and we talked about settings. So let's go over settings real quick. So I'm going to move it over that way you guys could actually see it. But for the people that are on YouTube, excuse me, on Instagram, I'm going to slide it right over and you can see it right there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the power. We're going to have 60 on it, as you can see right there. The speed, we're going to do 500. We're doing one pass, and we're going to go ahead and do 200 on the lines per centimeter. So go ahead and grab those settings, save them, or again, just take a little quick screenshot, or just keep rewatching the lives later on. And once this product is live, you can go ahead and go back and get them. So with that said, I'm ready. I already focused. I made sure my laser was focused already. I did that while I was prepping. So let's just get it started and let's see how these come out. In case you want to frame it, you can go ahead and frame it. This is another cool, nice little feature. We're actually using the F2 for the first time. So
people are really excited.
Great.
All the F2 looks so cute. Let's do it. Applause.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, MakerFlo. So yeah, those files are really cool, right?
All right. So while that's happening, let's see, it's thinking a little here. Keep in mind, like I mentioned, this is a 5-watt IR and a 15 dial. So it is going to be a little bit slower than what you guys are normally seeing, especially when we bring out the Ultra. But let's get it done. I'm going to go ahead and lower this just a bit, so you guys can maybe see that there. And then I forgot, I don't have my button, so I got to push the side button here, and it should go. There it goes, guys. All right.
Don't look into the light.
Huh?
Don't look into the light.
Don't look into the light, guys. Yeah, absolutely. But like Sam mentioned, we do have free files for you guys, 20 of them. And again, we are using the F2, a 15-watt. It's a 4.5 space by 4.5 working space. 15 watt IR and a 15-watt diode with an inbuilt camera. Again, I did mention, if you did not know, you can go ahead and grab these X-Tool machines from our website, deliver straight to your door if you're looking for one to invest in. Again, we had a lot of information for you today, from restocks, from the classics, black and navy, to our 30-ounce navy, to our 32 hydro, black, white, navy, and blue. They're all restocked. Again, the coasters at the end of October is what Mark mentioned. Hopefully, if you're at Next Level, you could probably see them there live and see how they come up. Also, another big thing we had announced was our new Maker Mystery Box. It's a value of $392, but you could get it for $99. And what do you say? What is that? It's 50 hand-picked items, from tumblers like a sippy cup. It also has glitter, resin supplies, metallic foil flakes, crafting tools, acrylic blanks, all of that for $99. It's a great mystery box. Again, if you're looking to try new stuff, that is a great deal. Don't forget, there's limited quantities, so make sure if you're interested, make sure to grab yours while you can. Question?
Yes. So there's a few questions actually. Everyone's really excited to see the F2 in process. A lot of people are saying they use it for their vendor shows. A lot of people are saying they want one. Carolina's asking, is that smart settings? Carolina, we just opened this today, so it might not be, but we'll look into that to make sure for next time. And then Sheila wants to name it Ralphie.
Ralphie? Okay,
I like it. That's a good name. Yeah.
Good, I like it.
And then she said that Bob, the F2 Ultra, would be done by now, which is correct.
Yes.
And they're asking, does it engrave metal and deep engrave? I'm not sure, but there's a lot of people in the chat who already have one. So let us know, guys. We trust your judgment. And they're asking, is this available on the website now? Absolutely, it's available on the website.
Yes, like I mentioned, if you did not know, we actually carry the X tools on our site, from this F2 to the Ultra to the M3. All
the ones that are available.
Yes,
for the most part.
Ahead, check them out. Again, you can order them straight from MakerFlo and deliver straight to your door. So if you were interested in getting one, check it out. We have from the single, just from the machine, to bundles. So check it out if you're interested. And if you have further questions, you could always go ahead and reach out at customer service, and they'll get to your questions. Yes.
Okay, so they're also asking how many of those mystery boxes are available. John threw it in the chat. There's only 100, guys, so that is a limited time offer. So make sure you're snagging those while you can. And then all of our friends to the rescue, because it has 5 watt IR, it will do metal, but slowly. It etches metal. Are you selling or donating? And are you selling or donating, Bob? No. So the idea is that we're going to have all of these machines so that we can do testing as needed, guys. That way, if you guys are having issues with your machine or you're having settings that aren't quite working out, we have the ability to actually do something about it. I will tell you, yesterday I spent a good probably 20 minutes going back and forth with somebody on Facebook and just making sure that they were, just making sure that they were getting the best setting results possible. So if we have the machine and we have the time, we're going to help you out. So that is the goal. Let me go back to this slate because I bet it's really cool.
This is pretty sick, guys. Check that out. That is awesome. That came out, and I mean, you could see the white, the engraving so clearly. I mean, it looks awesome. What do you guys think? And again, this is the first time we're using the slate coaster and the F2 together. So yeah, check it out.
For our friends asking about the mystery box, I just threw the link in the chat. If you just search mystery on the MakerFlo site, you'll be able to find it. That looks so great. Cool, right? That looks so great.
Can we go to this one real quick? Check it out. So I'm gonna bring it to you guys here, right there. Check that out. That looks awesome. What a nice engraving. And again, this is actually one of your free designs that you're able to get from the live this week. Again, 20 designs, square, circled, that could fit on our laserette coasters as well. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool. And then again, I don't know if you guys were able to see like the detail on the feet with Marc, but these are the final ones that they picked. So yeah, the little rubber feet, and they're all gonna come with them already. So you don't have to sit there and add them after you're engraving and stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. That came out really nice, really cool. I like it. How are we doing on questions?
Good. They're asking for the mystery box again.
Awesome,
so guys,
great.
I'm going to throw that link in here.
Great. Awesome.
It is in the chat. And not only that, I am putting it on the screen. So if you guys can't find that link, just go to makerflo.com, literally type in mystery, and it'll pop right up. So that is available, only 100 of them. And then again, don't forget, we have that $10 off for the laserette bottle openers. Okay. It's for the sample pack of those, $10 off, making them go from 48 to 38. So great deal. Guys, we have done quite a lot today, but there's more, always more, right?
Way more, a lot more.
Should we do the big giveaway for the
Let's
250?
do it.
What do we think?
Let's do it.
So let's see if Layla is feeling like she wants to do giveaway, we can do a giveaway. So everybody, let's say, please, Layla, can we do a giveaway? Let's put the little hands in the chat and let's see if we're going to be giving away that gift card for $250 today, which you could save until October and stock up on these slate coasters. Or, I mean, if you get it, you might want to just stock up on the marble when it comes back. But there's lots of things, basically. So Is the slate pre? So there's lots of slate questions coming on. Hold on to those. Ask us again, please, Layla. Ask us again. We will get those answers for you in the next live. But yeah, it looks like we're ready to draw. So guys, let's do a little drum roll.
All right.
Who is getting 250 MakerFlo doll hairs? Let's see.
Oh.
It is. Oh, the anticipation.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
See, almost 3,000 eligible people.
Wow.
That's how many it has to go through. No wonder it's taking a second. Let's see. It is going to be Sheila.
Hey,
Whoa, I know her. That's amazing. Sheila Temp,
awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sheila.
Please DM us, even though I can find you. But that's amazing, guys. I love seeing one of our regulars win. Congratulations, Sheila. You have won. That's amazing. Guys, who's excited?
That's
Danny,
awesome.
what do you think about all this?
Awesome. Congratulations again. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to almost all 3,000, you said, Sam?
Almost 3,000
entrants who participated. We really appreciate it. Again, I don't know. I don't think that's the last one, though, right?
No, there's one more.
There's one more. So if you didn't win today, hey, you might have one more chance before everything's over. So you have one more chance. But again, thank you everybody for participating. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And again,
Ramon said we spelled his name wrong.
Huh?
He said we spelled his name wrong.
Oh no.
It's Ramon, not Sheila.
Awesome. But again, congratulations. And again, we thank everyone for joining us today. I know it was a lot of information, but don't worry, you can go and rewatch all this on our YouTube channel and pause it whenever you need to. Don't forget that we do have past lives there that you can rewatch just in case. If you're looking for files or even information, go ahead, rewatch them. Make sure please subscribe to our channel wherever we're at, whether we're Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the channels, just in case you missed it and you miss it on one platform, you don't miss it on the other. So subscribe to us, give us a follow. Again, we go live. If this was your first time on the live and you're here still, thank you. We appreciate that. And I hope this live was it was good for you. I hope you got a lot of information. Again, if you have any questions regarding the lives, regarding anything, you could always send us an email. You could always send us a DM, or you could always email the customer service as well. So we're all over the place. We're all here to help you. So hopefully, again, we thank you guys for everything. Again, there's a lot of information that from restock to new products to dates that we're going to be in Texas and at the end of the month, new mystery boxes. So yeah, I know a lot of information that we share for you, but I hope it's something that you're putting into use. Sam, I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Lots of questions coming in.
Cool.
And I'm gonna try to answer as many of them as I saw. So first, I'll go in order. I see Engraved TNT is asking how far is Chandler from Wickenburg. I want to say like 90 minutes. It's not that far.
It's not that far.
It really isn't. Yeah. Definitely less than Tucson. Everyone else is asking, do I need to re-enter to win the next gift card? Because guys, we're doing another giveaway. I want to say on the 18th for that final 250 gift card. Anyone who's entered so far and not won is still entered to win. So Sheila, you can't win again. And my friend Kayla can't win again either. So no Kaylas, no Sheilas, but everybody else is still entered to win. And you can still keep entering. So if you guys haven't entered yet, or you want to enter some more, every time you see a post from us, that's another chance, guys. So keep entering for the meantime. That way you have more opportunities to win. And then someone else asked, what else do we have? I think that's it. I think they asked for the Laserette coaster sample pack. So guys, if you can't find that, make sure you go to MakerFlo.com, go under wholesale bulk, and then you can click on shop our sample packs. So click on the sample packs. That's where you're going to find that bottle opener sample pack. Okay, guys, that is the one that's $10 off, and it is only good till tonight at midnight. So you have about 6 hours from now to get those orders placed. If you're watching this replay, you have to do that math somehow, but 6 hours from right now, the live time. Okay. Let's see. I think I got all the questions. 90 minutes. Looks like I'll have to visit my in-laws. They live in Wickenburg. Yeah, come visit us. And then, yeah, that's it. Anything else, Danny?
No, yeah, one last thing. Please, at the end of the live, we do have a survey. Please take a few minutes. We really appreciate it. We want to hear all the feedback. What can we work on? What can we change? What do you want to see more of? Or who do you want to see more of? Or who do you want to see less of? Let us know. We really take that information, and we really want to listen to you guys. So the main point of it is for us to keep getting better and better, and bring you a live that is proper for your for you and for everybody else as well. So yeah, that's it.
I have one more.
One more? Cool.
Please join us next week. We're going to be launching this cool product right here. So this is happening next week. Please be here Tuesday. You're going to want to see this. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to bring Ralphie out. Maybe we'll have Bob. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. You never know. We'll see.
There you go. Absolutely. So with that said, thank you guys again. You guys have a good night. Have a great rest of your week. And we hope to see you guys next week here at MakerFlo and at the Flow Studio. So good night, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.